everybody, I'm KK.
I'm Kristen.
Together we are.
KK Crochet.
And welcome back. And I realize that we have not been around much. Well, you all don't think that we've not been around because you've seen Christmas Extravaganza. But we haven't been doing our Talk About It Tuesday and our Thoughtful Thursdays. Life's just been busy. It's not anything in particular bad or anything like that. We're just busy, taking care of things, and it seemed like we couldn't find time to do things because our days were busy. Taking care of grandbaby, running errands, planning things for BMO, and we've just been busy and tired. Of course, Chris and I were both sick for a little bit. We're better now. But today, all that to say, I know we're over halfway through July, and we have not made a video for our sock along to show you our progress. Well, there's a reason for that. And several of you have sent in videos, or pictures rather, of what you've been doing, and so I will try to share those in just a minute, and also do a video slideshow of everything that everybody has shared for Hexie-Cardi and sock along and all the things, right? So I did do a sock. This is my sock. It does fit my foot. I know that looks like an odd shape, but it does fit my foot. This is a Momenti yarn that I was gifted, and I love the yarn, and I didn't want to have to do, and I did not do the toe and the cuff separate, not the cuff, the toe and the heel separate to make a different color, but it worked out that way on its own. Don't you love when a yarn does all the work for you? This is all one piece. There's no cutting. Well, there is, because you have to cut and do the heel. This is Spring's pattern. I'll link it below. I love the pattern. I did do a couple more increases on the toe. You have to fit it to your foot. I didn't have to do as many rows in the foot part. I did 11, I think. And it looks like I did 4 rows on the ankle, and then and I haven't sewn in the ends. I'm probably not going to. I'm probably not going to make the other one of these because I used a hook size bigger thinking I needed to, and I did not need to once I actually listened to the pattern and figured out that I can customize it to my size and I don't have to go up a hook size. This caused lots of holes because I chose to go up a hook size. So I don't want that. I want a sock that, I don't mind the slipper effect. I know mine's going to be that way because I don't use a thin yarn, but I don't want all the holes in the sock. And I do want to try and tailor it a little more so that the top is not as big. I did too many increases here because I thought I needed to have more, and I really didn't. This is pretty close, but I probably could have had one less increase. So I want to fix that. And I'm going to try this yarn. This yarn was given to me by Miss C a long time ago. And Kristen pulled it out and made a hat with it. And so I said, oh, I didn't realize it had so much pink in it. And I loved the way, you look at a skein of yarn and you're like, I wonder how that'll work up. Well, when I saw it in the hat, I fell in love. She pulled this out of my stash and pulled it out to do that. And actually I had given it to her to make hats with, and she pulled it out to make hats, and I said, give that back. I said, I want to make socks with that. So I'm going to try this. This is maybe a thin 3 or a big 2. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to try that and see how that works. I love pink. I loved all the colors in this. I love the colors. I just couldn't figure out what to make with it. And since it was thinner, we were going to run it through the Centro, and she did, and it turned out to be a gorgeous hat. But I want to make a sock with it. So there's my sock. You will not see a mate to that one because I like the colors because it reminds me of like the Smartie candy and the Smartie suckers that we used to get when I was growing up. But if I do this sock again, and use this yarn, I'll have to go down a hook size. So I'm going to go down probably several hook sizes to use this one because it's a thinner yarn. I'm going to play with it and see. This is not a marathon or a sprint. This is a marathon, right? We are working to complete a pair of socks in the year of 2025. That's all we're doing. If you complete more than one pair, awesome. I have some from Shirley. Shirley initially said she just didn't know about making socks, and I said I don't either, but we're going to try together. And Shirley has banged out a couple of pairs of socks, and they're gorgeous. And I will ask you, I saw where Litza had asked, and I will ask as well, that you keep Shirley in your prayers. She's going through a journey in life right now, and we all say, you know, that we all have we don't know each other's journeys, and when people share, then it's very important for us to pray for them. So, and pray for each other. And so we will. We love Shirley very much. She's a strong supporter of so many channels, a giving lady with a big heart. And Shirley, I'm sending you a great big hug and lots of love. We love you so much. Let's see. Yeah, that's it for my part of the suck along. Now to Kristen.
Okay, are y'all ready? Are you ready to see this? Oh my gosh, that's the sock I made.
She's slacking. Nah, I told her, she said, Mom, I don't have anything to share. And I said, it's okay. You represent the people who have not yet started, and you give them encouragement that it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. If you start a sock today, if you started one last month, if you start one on December 31st, it doesn't matter. We're just encouraging each other to try.
Mm-hmm.
We're just trying. Like, I knew that I would have difficulty with a sock. I've already made, this is the second one, right? Because the first one, I forgot about that. I've made two. They just don't match. The first one I made, this part up here was all wonky, like really wonky, like way too big. And this part down here was so tight I couldn't get it over my foot. This one fits over my foot. I'm getting the hang of this, and this is a different pattern than the first one. But I'm getting the hang of this right here to be able to make it so it fits. I think I did pretty decent on the heel. I want to improve this part up here and make less holes. Yep, and you know, my shaping is not so great because I increased too much here, so my foot looks weird. But, or my sock. But it works, right? So if you haven't started, you still have time. If you have started, show us your pictures. Let me see if I can show you some of the ones I've received already. I hadn't planned to do this, but I did want to show it in a video or something so that you can see them. I'll try to do a slideshow where you can see it. My phone is full of a lot of junk. So I have to go through the junk. Okay. So these, I believe, are a pair of Shirley's. And they are really pretty blues and whites. And then I undid the phone, and now I gotta go scroll again and find, because Shirley has made two pair, and I'm very proud of her. This is her other pair, burgundy and gray, very pretty. Shirley, good job. You did great. You inspire me to try and keep going. And let me see. I know there's more stuff on there. There may be some that need to go to another. Okay, there's her. She showed just the one. That's kind of hard to see, but there you go. The blue and white one. And then, let's see. I have some other things. Let's see. Okay. Yep. These are, hold on. Why do I have it on there twice? Let me see. Hold on. Oh, I don't have it on there twice. I have two. Okay, great. These are from Thea. And Thea has some other things to share, but I'll share those in the Hexicardi video because she has those. Oh, there we go. Very pretty. I love those. And then Thea has another pair. I love these. These remind me of the 80s. You can't tell. My goodness. I'm going to do a slideshow so you can see how beautiful all these socks are. Thank you all, Thea and Shirley, for participating and adding your spin to our sock along and encouraging us to keep going. And that's all we have for today. We're going to work on socks, right? We're going to work on them. It may take me to December to get a pair, but I'm going to do it. And don't forget to be kind because
you don't know anyone else's journey.
Bye.
Bye.